Students, for the past two theory classes, what you will learn? You have learned that there is a difference between the cash book and the passbook. So we are going to reconcile the cash book and passbook. That how we have tallied the trail balance, like that we are going to tally the cash book and also passbook. So many timing differences we have discussed about timing differences, and we have discussed about the favorable balance, unfavorable balance, format, how to write the format, everything we have discussed. In your book they have given this format. This you have to, before start writing the sums, you have to start to write this format, and then you can proceed to write the sums. So I will explain this format. Already in the timing differences, what are all the 4 items you want to add, what are all the 4 items you want to reduce, I have explained this. Even though in your book they have given, so you can write this format. That is a procedure we are following. You have to write this format and start writing the sums. Balance as per cash book means it is a favorable balance. See, they will give in a problem, they will give balance as per cash book, or anything they will give. Balance as per passbook they will give. If they have given balance as per passbook means we are going to derive balance as per cash book. Suppose here they have given balance as per cash book. So what we have to find out? Balance as per passbook. So many items want to add, so many items want to less. So what are they? Let us see. Balance as per cash book. What are all the items want to add? Checks issued but not presented for payment. See, we have given the check to the creditor, but they did not present the check for the payment. So our account balance will be more, isn't it? So that we are adding. You suppose the creditor can go on. Already yesterday itself I have explained with the example. Suppose he will go to the bank and he will deposit the check, means he presented the check, means our bank balance will be reduced, isn't it? So until then our bank balance will be more. You can understand the concept. It is very easy for you. Don't worry about all the add less. No need to by heart all this format. The thing, I will give you 2 cases. The 2 cases you can understand the 2 cases also. No need to by heart. Understand that both the 2 format, and then you can proceed. It is very easy for you. You will do the sum as early as possible. You can understand the sum. Then credits in the passbook. What are all the possibilities in the credits in the passbook? Interest credited in our credit means balance will be more because the liability is increasing. As far as bank is concerned, the liability is increasing, isn't it? So our account balance will be more. Bank balance will be more. So we have to add. So which balance we are going to derive? Passbook balance we are going to derive. So the particular which balance we are going to derive in that book, the balance will increase, which can increase. In the book, balance will decrease, means we can decrease the balance. That's all. Then interest credited in bank, dividend and other income. We have received so many shares or so many mutual fund. For that we are getting the dividend. So that we directly credited in our bank. Directly deposited by a party. Yesterday itself we have come across party directly paid by, amount paid by Ravi directly. So these are all the transactions we have to add. And then any error in cash book or bank statement which has effect in increasing the balance. See, if any error, passbook they have credited twice, means for that here cash book also we have to increase the balance. So these are all the error. So that error should, if we add this error, then only we can reconcile the cash book equal to passbook. Then what are all the items want to less? Check deposited but not presented. Somebody will give check, debtor will give check to us. We have deposited to the bank, but bank did not clear the check. What we will do? Today we have presented the check. Within a day or 2 it will clear. Nowadays, immediately the check will be clear. Suppose what happened to that don't know, so that the check is not clear. Because bank have lot of, suppose the bank cashier may forget to take the check, so many possibilities are there. So check deposited but not clear. So that we have to, our bank balance will be reducing, so that we are reducing the balance. Check is dishonored but not entered in the cash book. See here, check dishonored. Check, as soon as we receive the check, what we will do in our cash book, we will increase the balance. But dishonor means what? Fails to make the payment. In that case, our bank balance will be increasing or not? No, the party is not paid the money. So our bank balance will be reduced. So that we have to less. Then let us see what are all the debits in bank statement. Now let us move on to what are all the debits in bank statement. Interest paid by the bank. So our bank balance will be reducing. The bank will reduce the amount from our account. Insurance premium paid as per the standing instruction. Yesterday we have seen. And then direct payment by banker. Direct payment, we have given that standing instruction means who will pay the money? Banker will pay the money, so that the bank balance will be reducing. So that we have to less. See, now in my board there is no place, so that I have written, take down and written there. But in your note, I will send the format also. In your note, you have to write the format first, and then you have to start to do the sum. Any error in cash book or bank statement which has the effect of decreasing the balance, as per any error, it decrease the bank statement must be decrease in the, you have to less in the statement, in the sum. Then what balance we are going to receive? Balance as per cash book means what balance we are going to receive? Balance as per passbook. So let us move on to the first case. Already you have completed the format, you know very well, isn't it? Format also, format, this is a format girls, this is a format, and each and every sum, yesterday I have told you, bank reconciliation statement heading you have to write, and then you have to write particulars. Instead of debit and credit, you have to provide two columns, that inner column should, we have to write both the column amount. Now, let me explain about the first case. See, in that first case, balance as per cash book and overdraft as per passbook, both are same. For both the one, we are going to follow this method. That is, add if they have given balance as per cash book means. Suppose if they have given balance as per passbook means, what are all the items want to add the transaction which increases balance as per passbook, because which balance we are going to derive? Passbook balance we are going to derive, isn't it? So, bank balance as per cash book they will give in the sum. We are going to prepare bank balance as per passbook, we are going to identify. So, the opposite book, what are all the balance transaction which increase the balance? Which increase the balance of the passbook must be add, and the transaction which decrease the balance as per passbook will be less. If we do this, we can get the balance as per passbook. Suppose they have given overdraft as per passbook. We have to do or add the transaction which increase the balance as per passbook. The same method want to follow. We have to reduce the transaction which decrease the balance as per passbook. So what we can derive? We can derive whether balance as per cash book. Are you clear girls? We can derive. They have given passbook means what we can get the answer? We are going to get the answer the opposite book only. Are you clear? See, they will give the balance as per cash book. We can get the opposite big book only. Then come to the, this is a primary, this is a first case. It is a very simple thing girls. Next let us move on to the second case. I will do the sums, then only you will be very clear. You can get a clear idea about the sum. Then second case. In that second case, they will give balance as per passbook. And overdraft as per cash book, both are same. In one sum, they will give only one alone. They won't give both. See, I am telling that both are same. So we are going to follow the same method for both the balances. If you want to find out both the balances they have given, if you want to find out the bank balance as per cash book, if they have given overdraft as per passbook, means we can get the answer in balance as per cash book or overdraft as per cash book. So many cases are there. Suppose they have given balance as per passbook, means what are all the things you want to add? You can add the transaction which increase the balance as per cash book. So they have given the passbook balance. Which balance we have to identify? Cash book. So what we want to do? To bring the cash book to that passbook equal, we have to add what are all the transaction increase the balance as per cash book. Then what are all the transaction which decrease the balance as per cash book? Miss, how can we identify? For that identification only, I have explained the format which is given in your book. And also yesterday also timing differences I have clearly explained. So now let us get into the sum. Illustration sums. Illustration 2 book back sums. Let us cover like that. Here first sum, illustration first sum we are going to do now. Here, from the following information, prepare bank reconciliation statement to find out balance as per bank statement as on 31st March 2017, isn't it? Now, first of all, first step, you have to go through the sum. Read it, reread it and overread it. 3 times you can read the sum, then only you will understand. So I will explain the sum. From the following transaction, from information, prepare bank reconciliation statement to find out the balance as per bank statement on 31st March 2017. See, first red line they have given when balance of cash book and a bank statement is given, isn't it? So, illustration 1, when the balance as per cash book is favorable. See, balance as per cash book they have given means it indicates it is a favorable balance. What we have to do? What are all the transactions they have given? Check deposited but not yet collected by the bank. So, check deposited. See, by this sum, you should write here cash book and passbook in a separate box. Are you clear, girls? What are all the things you want to add? You have to. What will be the effect? We can think and do. See, check. See, cash book and passbook. Here, passbook balance as per first case now we have seen, isn't it? In that first case only we are going to apply in this sum. What are all the transactions which increase the balance? That we are going to balance as per passbook. Passbook, we are going to find out the passbook only. The opposite book, if the balance is increasing means we are going to add. If the balance is decreasing means we are going to less. Listen, check deposited but not yet collected by the bank. So, check deposited not yet collected. Whether the transaction is increasing in the passbook? No. So, in the passbook it is decreasing. Isn't it? In the passbook it is decreasing. So, we have to reduce the first transaction. Then, check issued but not yet presented for payment. We have given the check. Listen, understand the word check deposited. The word check deposited represents we have received the check from the debtor. Are you clear? Check issued means we have given the check to the creditor. You can understand the word, underline the word and write. Check issued means issued, underline and write given. Issued means we have given to the party. So check issued but not yet presented for payment. So what is the consequences? What is the effect? Our bank book, passbook balance will be more. It increases because the party will go and put the check for collection. Then only the amount will decrease. Up to that our account will be, the amount will be increasing. So it will increase the balance. So it will increase the balance. Want to add? Are you clear? Then bank interest charge rupees 100. So bank charge the interest. Just now only we have seen bank charge the interest means what we have to do. Bank will take the interest from our account. What is the consequences? What is the effect? The transaction which decrease the balance as per cash passbook. What we have to do? It will decrease, isn't it? So we want to reduce. Are you clear? Then rent paid by bank as per standing instruction. Rent we have paid by, we have given the standing instruction to the bank, paid by bank. So the transaction which decrease the balance as per passbook, what we have to do? Reduce. Are you clear? Then cash book balance. Suppose they may give cash book balance at last of the sum, or else they will give first of the sum. Anyhow, that alone we are going to write the balance as per cash book at first. So are you clear guys? What I did? I have read out the sum and what are all the plus, what are all the minus. So we can rely on this format. First case. Are you clear? Suppose balance as per cash book they have given, and suppose they have given overdraft as per passbook means the same method want to follow. Are you clear? First case want to follow for balance as per cash book and overdraft as per passbook. Second case want to follow for balance as per passbook and overdraft as per cash book. Are you clear? Now let us get into the sum. Balance as per cash book. What is the balance they have given? 300. So that balance what we have to write? This is the inner column. This is the outer column. Outer column in the same line we have to write the 300. Then first item we have to write add alone. So add we can write first one. What are all the things? Only one item we are going to add. Which item? Check issued but not presented for payment, isn't it? So that transaction alone, take down check issued but not presented for payment. Listen the word, each and every word is important in this lesson. Presented for payment means, see for example, X gave check to Y. Y did not go and hand over give the check, present the check means give the check to the bank for collection. That is the meaning for present. Present means you should not understand the layman language. Here everything is a accounting term language. Something different terminology we are using. So just rely on these terms. Check issued but not presented for payment. If you don't have place means no botheration. You can write in the next line. Which line you are ending, the same line you can write the amount. Then only without any variation of the line, you can clearly derive the answer. So what is the amount? 500. Then what are all the things we are going to reduce? So 1, 2, 3 transactions we are going to reduce. What are all the things? Which transaction increase the balance? Decrease the balance as per passbook. Then bank interest charge, isn't it? Bank interest charge. Bank interest charge. What is the amount? Bank is charging the interest. It will be very meager only, 100 rupees. Then third one. What is the entry? Rent paid by bank as per standing instruction. Rent paid by. Miss, why can't we write first this one, next this one, next this one? In the same, in the problem how they have given, without the same order you can write, then only you should not omit any entry. Otherwise, if you omit any entry by oversight, your problem will get wrong. So, to avoid this negligence, we can do it carefully. This is very interesting sum. Rent paid by bank as per standing instruction. As per standing instruction. See, I don't have place. I am writing in the next line. Which line I am going to write the amount? Which line I am going to end the sentence? The same line I am going to write the amount. How much amount? 200. So what is the amount? Total. See, total all the transaction. What are all the add items? What are all the add items? We have add, isn't it? So what is that? Less means here you can write less. Less you have to differentiate. We are going to add, isn't it? So write the amount in the outer column. Write in the next line. So what are all the items we are going to add? Bank interest charge 100. Rent paid by the standing instruction 200. Then any other thing? Check deposited, yes. Check deposited but not yet presented. That also want to add, isn't it? So let us see layer. You should not write zigzag. So in the order wise you can write. In the sum how they are given, the same order you can write. First one what? We have written the balance, check issued but not presented for payment, 500 rupees. Take down the 500 rupees in the same line you can write. Draw the line next to the amount. You have written the amount, no? The very next line you can draw the line and write the amount. Then what are all the items you are going to less? First item which is decreasing the balance, check deposited. Check deposited but not presented for check deposited but not yet collected. Not yet collected. See, we are preparing the balance on 31st March 2017. Until the preparation of the bank reconciliation statement, the check is not collected. That is the meaning, check not yet collected by the bank. So what is the amount? The amount being 500. Here this one 1000 rupees. Check issued 1000 rupees. Check paid, check deposited 500. Then second one, bank interest charge. Bank interest charge. How many rupees? 100 rupees. Then third one, rent paid by the bank. Rent paid by the bank. As per standing instruction, whatever they have given in their sum, you can write as it is. Which one you want to add, which one you want less, that's all. So, you can rely on this first case for the favorable balance and also unfavorable balance of the passbook, both are same. What is the amount? The amount is, what is the amount? Rent 200. So to add all the items, 500, 600, 800 rupees. So what we are going to do? You are writing the amount. Very next line you can draw the line and then reduce the amount. See, 1300 minus 800 rupees. What will be the balance? 1300 minus 800, how much rupees? 500. So this 300 will be the balance as per, what is the amount? What is the answer? Balance as per here cash book balance they have given. Which balance we are going to derive? Passbook. So what we have done? What are all the items increase in the passbook? We have add. What are all the items decrease in the passbook? We have reduced. So what we have received the answer? Balance as per passbook. So first illustration completed. So by then now you will be very clear about the first case, isn't it? Now let us move on to illustration number 2 up to 5. So many first case also we will apply, second case also we will apply. Let us learn one by one. See, by knowing the 2 items, we are going to prepare 4 cases. What are they? Balance as per cash book, balance as per passbook, overdraft as per passbook, overdraft as per cash book. Are you clear? If you know this both the vice versa. Suppose they asked balance as per passbook, they have given. They asked you to prepare balance as per cash book, means what are all the items you less, that will be add. What are all the items you add, that will be less. So the same reverse entry want to do to get the balance as per cash book. Are you clear? Are you clear guys? The reverse entry want to do to get the balance as per cash book. Listen, illustration number 1. Illustration number 1, page number 162. What they have given. I will explain the sum. From the following information, prepare bank reconciliation statement to find out the balance as per bank statement. Bank statement means, what is the meaning? Bank passbook. As on 31st March 2017, first one check deposited but not yet collected by the bank. So, what is the rule we are going to follow? Whether there is an increase in the passbook, we are going to add. Which transaction decrease the balance as per passbook, we are going to reduce, isn't it? So first balance as per cash book, what they have given in the sum, we are going to write. Then you can draw this small box near the sum. You can write cash book and also passbook. Are you clear? The first transaction, check deposited but not yet collected by the bank. Whether the transactions will increase the balance in the passbook, check deposited. We have deposited but this bank not yet collected. So what will be the balance? It will reduce. So what we are going to do? It will decrease in the passbook. So we are going to reduce in the cash book. Then check issued but not yet presented for payment. We have issued the check, isn't it? So the balance, the person did not go to the bank and issued means, what is the meaning? We have given the check, but the person did not go and present the check for payment, for collection. So up to that, he presented the check, the balance will be more in our passbook. So what we will do? We have to add. Then bank interest charge, bank charge interest. So our bank balance will be reducing. So what we have to do? We have to less. Then bank rent paid by bank as per standing instruction, rupees 200. Rent paid. So what is the transactions effect? Which decrease the balance as per passbook, isn't it? Because we paid rent from our account, the bank will take the amount. So what we will do? It will reduce the balance. So we can less. Then what is the entry remaining? Is there any remaining entry? Cash balance. That we are going to write the balance as per cash book. Where while starting the sum, we are going to start the sum with balance as per cash book, means we are going to get the answer balance as per passbook. So which entry we are increasing and decreasing? Which book we are increasing? Which transactions increase the balance as per passbook? isn't it? So the opposite entry, whether the transaction is increasing means we are going to add. Whether the transaction is going to reduce means reduce the balance means we are going to less. So now let us see the variation. Let us see one by one. First one, what is the case? What got add here? Second sum in that second transaction. Check issued but not presented for payment, isn't it? Because it will increase the balance. The person did not go and present the check to the bank. So the bank balance will be more. Check issued but not, can write 100, but not presented. Presented means give to the bank, given to the bank for collection. Presented back to the bank. Presented for payment. If he want to get the cash means he must give the check and then he want to encash the money. What is the amount? The amount being 1000. Write the amount, the only one item only we have identified. So the same line you can write here also 1000 rupees. Outer column, add both the one 1300. Then what are all the items want to less? First one, check deposited, first entry. Check deposited but not yet collected with the bank. Because check we have deposited, still we did not receive the money, our bank balance will be what? It is decreasing, so that we are reducing the amount. Check deposited but not yet collected by the bank. Not yet collected by the bank. We are preparing the bank reconciliation statement as of 31st March. Up to 31st March, the check is not for, check did not get the collection. So that only the word represents not yet collected by the bank. What is the amount? The amount being 500 rupees. Where I will end the transaction, the same line you can write the amount also. Then what is the next one? Next transaction, you can write line. Don't need to leave a line, but you can write neatly. Bank interest charge. Why? Already we have seen interest charge means from our bank account they are reducing the money. They are reducing the money. So it will decrease the balance as much as possible. So that the bank interest we are minus. We are going to less. Bank interest charge. What is the amount? The amount is 100. Then third one, balance rent paid by bank as per standing instruction. Rent paid by bank as per standing instruction. What is the amount? The amount being 200. So what is the total amount? Draw the line after the line. After the number, we have written the amount now. After that we can draw the line. What is the amount? 700, 800 rupees. Put the total here. Reduce the amount. What is the balance? 500. So that is the balance as per passbook. So now first illustration over. Next let us see second illustration.